Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's tutorial video. This is Russell, and in this session we will be exploring three important topics from the chapter Development of Economics. First, we will dive into meaning of the development, and then we will discuss growth versus development. And at last, we will discuss sense capability approach. So let's get started. Meaning of development. In economics, meaning of development is the study of how people, business, and government make choice about how to use limited resource to satisfy unlimited wants and needs. It focuses on the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and service. In additionally, economics development is programs, policies or activities that seek to improve the economics well-being and quality of life for community. There are two main branches, macroeconomics and microeconomics. What economic development means? To will depend on the community you live in. Each community has its own opportunities, challenges, and priorities. Anything inside economy causing growth is called development. It is a tool for achieving goal target. Hence, your economic development planning must include the people who live and work in the community, like job seekers, job holders, or laborers. The attributes mentioned below play a crucial role in the development process of any nation. So we see one by one. Values, principles, standards, or qualities that a society or groups within it considers desirable. Attitudes, the states of mind or feeling of individual. Institutions, economic institutions are humanly devised constraints that shaped human interactions, both formal and informal. We will discuss growth versus development. So we should first learn about economic growth. Economic growth is an increase in a country output of goods and service over time. On the other hand, economic development is a broader concept that includes economic growth along with improvements in living standards, education, healthcare, and reduction in poverty and inequality. Example of economic growth. A country's GDP grows by 5% this year. Example of economic development. Along with economic growth, a country also sees reduced poverty and better education. Economic development is a programs, policies or activities that seek improve economic well-being. Students, here we discuss the last topic, chance capability approach. These are very important for understanding economics. Things to discuss. What is capability approach? Why capability approach? Five instrumental freedom. Five source of disparity. Core concepts of capability approach. So, what is capability approach? The capability approach is a theoretical framework that entails two normative claims. First, the claim that freedom to achieve well-being is of primary moral importance, and second, that well-being should be understood the terms of people's capabilities and functioning. Aristotle Amartya Sen, the 1998 Nobel laureate in economics, argues that the capability to function is what really matters for status as poor or non-poor person. As Sen puts it, The expansion of commodity productions are valued ultimately not for their own sake, but as means to human welfare and freedom. The poverty can't be properly measured by income or even by utility as conventionally understood. So now we see how capability approach. Why capability approach? The capability approach changes the focus from means the resource people have and the public goods they can access bracketed to ends what they are able to do and we with those resources and goods bracketed. This shift in focus is justified because resource and goods alone do not ensure that people are able to convert them into actual doings and beings. Two persons with similar sets of goods and resources may nevertheless be able to achieve very different ends depending on their circumstance. Shen identifies five instrumental freedom. Number one, political freedom. Number two, economic freedom. Number three, social opportunities. Number four, transparency guarantees. Number five, protective security. Now we can learn Sen identifies five sources of disparity. Personal heterogeneities, such as those connected with disability, illness, age, or gender. Environmental disease, such as heating and clothing requirements in the cold, and infectious disease in the tropics of the impact of pollution. Variation in social climate, such as the prevalence of crime and violence and social capital distribution within the family. Economic statistics measure incomes received in a family because it is the basic unit of shared consumption, but family may be distributed unevenly. Difference in relational perspective, meaning that some goods are essential because of local customs and conventions. Adam Smith's praise to appear in public without shame. Core concept of capability approach. Functioning, what a person does or can do with communities of give characteristics that they come to possess or control. Capability, it refers to the set of valuable functioning that a person has effective access to. Thus, a person's capability represents the effective freedom of an individual to choose between different functioning combinations, between different kinds of life that she has reason to value. Now, I add another topic, values and objectives of development. Three core values of development: sustenance, the ability to meet basic needs with essential self-esteem, a sense of worth and self-respect, of not being used as a tool by others for their own ends, freedom from servitude. To be able to choose freedom involves an expanded range of choice for societies and their members, together with a minimization of external constraint in the pursuit of some social goal we call development. Now we can see the object of development. What are they? First of all, to increase the availability and widen the distribution of basic life sustaining goods such as food, shelter, health, and protection. Number two, to raise levels of living. Number three, to expand the range of economic and social choice available to individuals and nations by freeing them from servitude and dependence not only in relation to other people and nation states but also to the force of the ignorance and human misery. So here I close my topics, and this is tutorials for yours, and I hope you will understand these important four topics. Video. Thank you everyone. If you have any question, please comment, and you like this tutorial, then like and subscribe my channel to get more tutorial of about economics.